This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Chris Merrill for Mo Kelly tonight, KFI AM 640. Listen anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Let's see. Mo out tonight, Mo out tomorrow, Mo out Friday, Mo out Monday, Mo out Tuesday, Mo out Wednesday. He did a heck of a job. He backed us right up to the holiday, didn't he? Good job. And also, today is National Radio Day, which is cool, but I mean, of all the times of year, there are really two times that radio people leave work. First, that week after Christmas. Fair to say, fellas? That is when you hear more of me because all the full-timers have skedaddled. They're using up the last of their vacation time, and they're forget it. That's a week of purgatory. They're out. And then I would say end of summer is when everybody else in radio tries to squeeze in a vacation. You know, Tim Conway Jr., he's out. Mo's out. So I feel like National Radio Day should probably move to, what do you think, May? Sometime that, you know, one of the important ratings books is being surveyed. That's when National Radio Day should be. That's when you get the heavy hitters and you don't get stuck with schlubs like me.
No, you're not a schlub.
Nah.
You're bringing the heat,
Schlubby.
man. Stop being all
Schlubby.
down on yourself.
Schlubby guy.
No. Own yourself right now.
Did you? You're a nice guy. I love you for that. You see that the CEO of Target quit? Guy's been there for 11 years. He quit. Wow.
Yeah, you should. That place sucks now.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm really curious about this. Tuala, why does Target suck now? Is it
for me? This is beyond just their whole DEI issue. Which to be,
I was going to ask if it was politically motivated.
That's a whole other thing. I used to really like shopping at Target, and now when I go, there is literally nothing there, and the things that are there are priced so high in comparison to other places. I'm like, why in the hell am I here? Like, I can get better just down the street at the Walmart. Like, Target is really, really bad. And every single time I go in there, it's like, hey, it says online you have X, Y, and Z. And it's like, oh, no, we don't. And I'm like, there's dust on stuff there. And maybe it's the Targets that I go to. I go to maybe there's like 3 Targets in Granada Hills, but they suck now.
You are not alone. In fact, according to the AP, customers have complained of messy stores with merchandise that did not reflect the expensive-looking but budget-priced niche that long ago earned the retailer the jokingly posh nickname Target. I agree. Like, Walmart is cheap, but you felt like the stuff was cheap. Target was a little more expensive, but you felt like you got a little more of what you paid for, right?
Yes.
And now it doesn't feel that way at all. So part of this has to do with the politics. They saw, boycotts or whatever, and people wanted to. I don't understand why. I don't understand why your lamp has now got to be GOP or Democrat approved. It makes no sense to me at all. Whatever. But what? They support diversity, equity, and inclusion. How dare they? Oh, they don't support it. Just buy a lamp. Okay, that. And then the other thing that's starting to hit people is the tariffs. And you're starting to see the tariffs are starting to hike prices. In fact, CNN was talking about where things are going up. And while companies were biting the bullet for a while, at some point they decide we're not going broke over this.
This is a major expansion of tariffs, and it's one that impacts items on store shelves across the country. Now, as you might remember, a few months ago, the president slapped a 50% tariff on steel and aluminum. Originally, this massive tariff applied to just the raw materials, but now it is going to apply to a wide range of goods that contain steel and aluminum. This impacts...
All right. First of all, the information he's providing is really good, but he's also doing this thing that I've heard other broadcasters do where they pick random words to emphasize. Are you hearing this? Just listen as he gives this report, and he'll go, and they are picking on random things in order to steel and aluminum. Just talk, dude.
More than 400 product categories that
you can't emphasize every word or else there is no emphasis. If everything is special, nothing's special.
Might be thinking, why should I care about steel and aluminum tariffs? Well, it turns out a lot of the items that we all own contain a lot of steel and aluminum. This is going to impact everything from, as you mentioned, butter knives, but also baby strollers, spray deodorant, fire extinguishers.
Baby strollers, spray deodorant, fire extinguishers. Basically your entire emergency kit.
And furniture. All of these items are now going to be more expensive to import into the United States, but also some industrial items are impacted too.
Like?
Wind turbines, cranes, bulldozers, also rail cars. And it does make you sort of wonder how massive tariffs on all of those industrial items are going to impact the president's goals of trying to have American energy dominance. And
okay, I can't listen to him anymore, but he has really good points. So it's not even just the things that you buy. It's the things that make the things that you buy. It's the behind the scenes, right? So you want, there's a new store opening, but that new store has to be built, and that new store has to be built by construction workers who have to have tools, and those tools are coming from China, or parts in the tools are coming from China. And as a result, the cost of the tools has gone up, which means the cost of your quote goes up, which means that the cost of the building goes up, which means the cost of the overhead goes up, which means that the cost of your goods that are being sold inside in order to cover the overhead goes up. Everything goes up. Even if it's not something that is directly tariffed, it is indirectly tariffed. For instance, your breakfast.
Eva Onyebage shows us what's left of the oil she uses to deep fry her vegan donuts. She makes sure to use every single drop.
Powdered sugar is double in price. Oil is double in price. It's like everything just keep going up and up.
Her donut shop is among about 700 here in LA County, according to Yelp.
Whoa.
But unlike most who buy donuts from a distributor, she makes hers fresh each day at 3 a.m.
Oh, gotta make the donuts. Oh, that's why it's so good.
And she says the cost of those ingredients have been on the rise with inflation first and now tariffs, currently upping her price for a donut to about $4.
Whoa. Customers are telling me, oh, you can use like avocado oil or, like these other oils. But I'm like, then I may have to charge you $10 a donut.
Whoa! $4 a donut sounds crazy to me. $50 for a dozen donuts? Really?
It's insanity.
That is insanity. Oh, I don't like this at all. I thought that inflation was supposed to come down day one. I thought groceries were coming, which is a word nobody uses. Nobody uses the word groceries. I've really brought that word back. Nobody really used, but I have brought grocery. Nobody knew what that word was. They weren't even using it, but I started using the word groceries. And now everybody is. Before they used to just go to the supermarket. Now they go to the grocery store, thanks to me.
I'm sorry, what was that word again?
It's groceries. Yeah, a lot of people have never even heard that word before, but I basically put it into America's lexicon. So now we got even things like donuts are going up in cost. And so how does Target compete? They're trying to keep their prices down, but they have, I would call it, mid products? That was always their thing. Like, listen, you're not getting fancy crap at Target, but you're also not getting bottom-of-the-barrel dollar store Walmart reject stuff at Target either. You were always getting, mid stuff.
It's starting to get there, though.
But that's what I'm saying. It is. Because either their prices have to go up, or they got to start selling crappier stuff. And that's what happens.
Yeah, the stuff that used to be like you'd walk by it and go, "Hey, that's cool," like for like white elephant gifts and stuff like that. Now it's almost like they've secretly done some deal with like Dollar General or Five and Below, and they're bringing all that product in and putting it on the normal Target shelves. And I'm like, I know crap when I see it.
Doesn't Target need to go one way? They need to go one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
Either be your low-end discount crap store, or flip and start charging prices, but bring in even higher quality products. I mean, it can't be their model for being in the middle right now just isn't working.
I went to Target because I wanted better than Walmart. Now I'm getting like some sneaky pick and save type stuff that's in there, and I'm like, Target, you can't fool me, man.
Sneaky pick and save. Every man's nightmare. Absolutely. Shout out, by the way, to NBCLA for the report on the donuts. Take me to the donut shop. All right. If you are looking for a mate, there's one thing that you have to keep in mind, and you have to watch very carefully, because this could make or break your relationship. That is...
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Check out Vizio's complete lineup of home entertainment. From stunning smart TVs to immersive soundbars, Vizio has you covered. Experience entertainment like never before with hundreds of built-in apps, including Watch Free Plus for free live and on-demand TV, all ready to go right out of the box. You can even stream your favorite music, radio, and podcasts with the iHeartRadio app, available on every Vizio smart TV. Transform your entertainment with incredible picture quality and next-level audio. Visit Vizio.com today.
Next.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Chris Merrill from Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640, live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app. Normally, you'll catch me doing a show on Sundays, but this week in for Mo, and so I have this opportunity not only to talk to you about this, but also to remind you that Gary and Shannon are broadcasting live tomorrow morning starting at 9 from BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse, Huntington Beach. 16060 Beach Boulevard. That's how I'm going to say the address. 16060 Beach Boulevard. Come on down for your chance to win some prizes like BJ's gift cards, Dodgers and Chargers tickets, and Gary and Shannon swag. Nice. It's going on at BJ's Restaurant Brewhouse, Huntington Beach tomorrow. So normally I'm in on Sunday afternoons, which I just love doing the show. Gets me out of doing a lot of crap my wife wants me to do on the weekends. And then if there's something I really want to do, then I'll take a week off, which is super, and I am so appreciative of everybody for allowing me to do that. But otherwise, it's the perfect excuse to get out of doing stuff. But at the end of that show, I have a very brief moment that I get to talk with Dr. Wendy Walsh. If you haven't caught her show, she's on at 7 o'clock on Sundays, and Dr. Wendy does Dr. Wendy After Dark, where she talks about relationships and sort of human evolution and how our minds work. To all of you guys had the opportunity to talk with Dr. Wendy before, because she's pretty dynamite in this stuff.
When we were on Saturdays, yeah, we
you did.
All the
okay,
time,
so I say, look, one of the highlights of the entire weekend is just the 5 minutes I spent talking with her, and I always try to have something ready to go. And there's a good chance that this weekend I'll bring this up as well, because when you think of trying to find that perfect mate, what is one thing that is incredibly important? What is it?
I don't know.
You know,
no.
One thing that's does Mark want in on this, or is he busy shopping his Target catalog?
I'm trying to think.
Okay,
what's important?
What's the one thing that's really important the most important thing when it comes to finding that relationship? Bingo. Robin, give me mine.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Robin gets it,
but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Now, Robin, when it came to you and your wife, you were like, "Wow, you're hot and you have a lot of money," right?
No.
Come on.
No.
That's what I did. I was like,
that makes sense.
That's why I'm like single. It's like, because I didn't go for money first. I was trying to think of like being able to talk. You know,
you're so
laughing
dumb. You're so
other.
dumb. This is. I mean, you're a true person. You are an incredibly honest and authentic individual. Unfortunately, part of that authenticity is that you're just dumb.
Damn it. I can't.
Let me tell you what happened when I met my wife. So my wife was desperate, all right? She was in her early 30s. She had 3 kids. She had recently gotten divorced, and I come along. I am an unattractive guy. I was in my mid-20s. I was younger than her, and I was broke. She had money, but she needed somebody who was fun, kind of the opposite of her ex-husband, and she wasn't so worried about whether or not I could provide money, because she had enough that she had a pretty good job. She was concerned about somebody that could provide emotional support for her family. Cha-ching! Boom! I cashed in. Love it. 21 years later, she's still the breadwinner. Boom! Now, it's very upsetting to her, because she thought at some point that I would show that I have some sort of an aptitude to make money. She's wrong. It's called hypergamy. Are you familiar with hypergamy? Some call it marrying up. Others call it gold digging. And that is creating a long-term or romantic relationship with somebody who has higher status in a certain way or a value. And so this has become a thing now, I guess, that, of course, since we have social media, everybody's talking about how miserable people are who marry for money. In fact, I found this dude who was doing this podcast called Come On Man Podcast, and he played a brief snippet of a woman who was regretting her decision.
A few years ago, I thought that I had it all, and there was something missing from my life. So
this cute girl, by the way.
I did things with the guy who treated me like a princess and would have been the best husband to me. And I started chasing this feeling that was never matched.
That unexplained feeling.
This is the dude from the Come On Man podcast.
That she could do better. That's called hypergamy.
Yes.
Red pill guys have been talking about it for years.
I don't know what that is. What is a red pill guy?
Sounds like some type of Matrix thing. I don't know.
It sounds to me like a... Okay, I know. Yeah, you're right. It's Matrix.
You take the blue pill. Did they mean blue? You're going to be broke, or you take the red pill and you can go and live in the rich, fake world. That's
okay. But okay, here it is. It's controversial ideology. You're right. It does originate with Matrix. You're 100% correct. Promotes toxic masculinity and anti-feminism, particularly within certain online communities. Oh, incels. Okay. Red pill guys. Individuals who identify as red pill guys, thank you to Bing, by the way, for coming up with the answer, typically advocate for misguided approach to dating and gender roles, viewing women through the lens of skepticism and entitlement. Signs that a man may be deep into red pill thinking include extreme views on masculinity, disdain for feminism, and a belief in male superiority. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
that's incels then, right? Yeah. Okay, very good.
Or jerks.
Right, so,
I mean, there's also
jerks. Those are jerks. Right.
Why is it red?
That was the bad pill to take.
Yeah.
In the Matrix, it was
the red pill gives you the choice. You can see reality if you take the red pill.
No, that was the blue pill. The blue pill is the one where you can break free of the Matrix, which was that sick, twisted society that you're caught up in.
I was thinking of a different blue pill, but all right.
That's a different. Yes,
Rob.
Very
Okay.
good.
All
I have
right.
nothing witty to say to that.
Rob.
Very good. I appreciate you, Robin. Very good. All right. So he says that dudes are like, oh, women are so dumb.
It's the woman's biological need to always look for the best possible mate she can find.
Yeah.
A lot of women are always looking to trade up. It's biology. It's psychology. It's in their DNA. It's science. It's also one of the reasons why a lot of modern women will never be truly happy.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. All right. So the guy from the Come On Man podcast says women will never truly be happy because they value money. What he's missing is the reason that people try to marry up is about security, right? It's about stability. It's not about, I want to have more money. I want to have more time on the yachts or whatever else it is. It's about marrying security.
What's the name of that podcast again?
Come On Man.
I feel like the placement of the comma might be important.
Okay.
Also, you said you used Bing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I binged it.
Alphas don't use Bing, Chris.
I binged it.
You're no alpha.
What is above an alpha? That's me.
You think?
Yes.
I love it.
Exactly right. All right. Very good.
You mean below it, right?
Something below an alpha?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
alpha's supposed to be the top dog, and I'm above that. So whatever's above alpha. Yeah. I'm a Gen X, so take that, Gen Alpha, and stick it in your pipe. By the way, speaking of generations, how about the Boo Z generation? That is next.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk. Chris Merrill in for Mo Kelly tonight. Listen anytime on demand on the iHeart Radio app. And make sure you join Gary and Shannon tomorrow, broadcasting live, starting at 9 a.m. from BJ's Restaurant Brewhouse in Huntington Beach, 16060 Beach Boulevard. Come on down for your chance to win some prizes like BJ's gift cards, Dodgers and Chargers tickets, and Gary and Shannon swag. There you go. I would be there if I could, but I have a real job. Darn it. There was a rite of passage when we were young, and that was when we had our first sip of alcohol. I don't know if you remember it. Some of you, first sip of alcohol was a gateway to misery throughout the rest of your teens and early 20s. I, to be honest, never found myself intoxicated until I was 29 years old. And for a guy who was, isn't that something? For a guy who's kind of a loudmouth, you would have thought that I would have imbibed earlier on. But I always thought, one, I was a bit of a goody two-shoes. And two, I was afraid. Really? I was afraid. Yeah, I was afraid that if I drank, I was already lacking inhibition to begin with. Mm-hmm. Right? I was the guy that would do anything. You could, eat this off the floor, go lick that random person's face. I would do that kind of stuff, which now I think would be sexual assault. But back in the 90s, it was just normal. Now I was concerned that if I had alcohol, I would do something that could potentially get me harmed or arrested. And Lord knows I did both of those things without needing alcohol to get me to that point. So imagine how bad it would have been with alcohol. So I was always worried about it. Now I'm finding out that I was just ahead of my time. Gen Z is backing off of a number of alcohols. In fact, all of America is starting to rethink alcohol. We're not drinking as much as we were. Now, Gen Z for a long time was sort of identified as the generation that was assuaging alcohol altogether. Gen Z was the sober generation. That's starting to change. Diageo is one of the big distributors and one of the big manufacturers. They make Smirnoff Ice, they make Guinness, that kind of thing. And Diageo says, nah, Gen Z is still drinking. It's just that we have to find the right spirit for them. And this is pretty normal. This is not a new concept. In the 90s, remember when Bartles and James was the big thing? Tawala, you probably remember that stuff. Course. And what was it? Zima?
Zima, but yeah. In the hood it was Boone's Farm.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right. Yeah. All my contemporary white girl high school friends, they were all trying to get the Zimas, right? But I wasn't drinking anything, so I wasn't paying attention to any of it.
Oh, man.
Right, yeah. Now, what is it now? What is it? Young white girls are all drinking White Claws.
You know,
is there something?
I have, because I was like a full blown alcoholic for a long while.
Yeah.
I have not had a drink in now going on over 20 years.
Wow.
I don't know what they drink anymore. I don't know. Like, I don't even hang out with people that drink because I still get the thirst, man.
Oh, you do? Like the temptation is still there.
Oh, man, I get the
That's
thirst.
interesting.
Yeah.
I work with two guys in my real job that neither one of them has ever had a drop of alcohol.
God bless them.
Well, I thought, how do you even do that? At some point, somebody hands you a drink and you don't realize it until after you take a sip that you go, oh, that's not what I wanted, right? Like, ooh, that's got something in it. Like you're at a party or something. Like
they probably don't go to parties. No, you don't go to parties and also avoid alcohol.
Well, one of them.
Life.
Okay, well, one of them goes to strip clubs 4 nights a week, and the other one.
No. Now they do. Now
they do now, but he's still never had a drop of alcohol in his life. Well, and and the other guy is he travels around the country doing sports on the weekends.
Your friend that goes to strip clubs, does he go with Bibles, passing them out?
No, he's not, Duck.
Okay,
yeah, he's a gem. I love the man. He's such a walking enigma, I suppose. So anyway, Gen Z they are starting to find their footing, and I don't know if that's alcohol or. There's alcohol, obviously. I don't know if that's White Claw or what it is that's bringing them in. CBS was just talking about the overall alcohol sales, though, are down. And why is that?
New polling from Gallup shows the number of Americans who drink alcohol is going down. 54% of American adults say they drink alcohol. And it's important because that is the lowest number recorded in the history of this poll. Meanwhile, an increasing...
Tawala, you're kind of like setting a trend right now. People are going, I want to be like Tawala. He's cool.
Number of Americans say that drinking alcohol, even in moderation, is bad for your health. Erin Phillips joins us now. She is an assistant professor at the University of Illinois Chicago School of Public Health. And Erin, thanks for being with us. Really interesting poll here. Can we talk about how Americans' drinking habits have changed since the pandemic? I feel like especially those days it was 4:49, 4:59, and folks just started their evening off with some nice whiskey.
All right, Journalism 101. Keep your questions short and to the point. Ronner, back me up on this. Is there anything worse than a journalist that makes a question like a minute and a half long?
Oh, I nodded off halfway through what she was asking.
So bad.
Get to the point.
Today's National Radio Day. There is a national radio host who I think is one of the absolute best in the business. I mean, he is so good. But if there's one Achilles heel, is that his questions just drag on. And I go, come on, dude. The rest of the show is so good. You've got guests every hour, and you ask them these questions where you opine for 2 minutes.
Well, ironically, the question made me want to drink.
Right?
Yeah.
It made Tawala want to drink, and he hasn't touched anything in 20 years.
No, this is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely saw an increase in drinking during the pandemic, and particularly drinking frequency. So people drinking more days or more drinks per drinking day, and the percentage of people who were drinking outside of recommended guidelines. And then since then, we've really seen drinking be pretty stable in these big national surveys that track drinking over time. There's been some slight decreases, but adults who were 25 and older have been drinking pretty stably since about 2021. So this decrease that we're seeing in the Gallup poll is really encouraging.
Now, here's what's interesting. Molson Coors says people are still drinking, but there's a reason that they're drinking less. I'll tell you what that reason is in just a few moments.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Check out Vizio's complete lineup of home entertainment. From stunning smart TVs to immersive soundbars, Vizio has you covered. Experience entertainment like never before with hundreds of built-in apps, including Watch Free Plus for free live and on-demand TV, all ready to go right out of the box. You can even stream your favorite music, radio, and podcasts with the iHeartRadio app, available on every Vizio smart TV. Transform your entertainment with incredible picture quality and next-level audio. Visit Vizio.com today.
It's Chris Merrill in for Mo Kelly today.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk, and listen anytime on demand of the iHeartRadio app. Sometimes I wish, although it would be canceled immediately, I wish you could see what goes on behind the scenes, because I have been bombarding Robin with all of my best guilty pleasure songs off the air. And I keep singing to her because we found out that Robin doesn't like the banger that is Pink Pony Club. And Tuwala, you and I are both astonished by this, right? I
Absolutely.
mean, even Mark was
in it. I'm all
thank
the way
you.
in it. Yes.
Mark was even dancing to Pink Pony Club when we were, and she said she was trying to find raw audio of me singing Pink Pony Club without the music bed under it. Yeah,
sounds like war.
Well, I was just thinking maybe I just sing it for her now.
You could.
I could. Now, the question is, do I sing it like I always do in my perfect falsetto, or do I give her more of a baritone version?
Nah, the baritone's going to make it like you're not being serious.
Right.
I think the falsetto lets it be known that
that's because that's how I sing it when I'm in the car.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I go, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels is where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. We are good.
Yes.
We are good.
Robin, no applause.
Come on.
Robin.
No.
National Radio Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Robin,
National Radio Day.
That was good.
No.
Yes, it was.
That's for you, Robin.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Before the end of the show, we're going to get a phone call from somebody that wants us to come perform that live.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
Somebody's going to they're going to go,
The
listen.
backup singers right there.
Yes, they're going to go, we want Pink Pony Club, Ebony and Ivory. You guys come do Pink Pony Club for us. That's going to happen.
Boom.
In a prison someplace, perhaps.
That's fine.
Hey, you
A
think
gig is a gig.
You think prisoners won't applaud that?
They will. They will
They
love
know.
it.
They will.
Absolutely
It
applaud
would be
that.
Yes.
appreciative.
You'll
right
be
there.
quite popular there. I'm convinced
right.
of that.
We're going in costume.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. All right, Robin. Be careful what you wish for. Hey, I was talking about this before we got our news update there from Mark, and that is that Molson Coors says that people are still, in fact, drinking, especially after they listen to my singing. They say people are drinking. The reason that alcohol consumption may be down, however, is because they're sad. Yeah. Well, I mean, not exactly. What they say, though, is that there are economic pressures on some of the effects, like the aluminum tariffs, right? So they got aluminum tariffs, prices go up, people go, I can't afford beer, so I'm not going to drink. But they still want to drink. They still want that good time, right? When you think of alcohol, whenever you see a beer ad, you never see a beer ad of somebody saying, pound 8 of these before you go to bed every night for a great hangover. And maybe you'll even crap the bed. That doesn't happen. There's no truth in advertising when it comes to beer, right? Instead, what they do is it's always like, crack into this one and have a good time. When you're at a football game, you have to have a Bud Light. Oh, when you want refreshment, you want the Rocky Mountains. It's always about selling the sizzle, not the actual steak, right? It's all about the feel of what happens when you have that beer in your hand. The problem, however, is that, according to Molson Coors, people don't have as many occasions to celebrate. So while we've always associated alcohol with parties or celebration or gatherings or social outings, as people are starting to cut back on those events, those activities, they're not finding the occasion to drink. Boy, if that is not an indicator that the economy is headed down the wrong path, I don't know what is.
That's a bad sign for society. You know the Homer Simpson quote, don't you, Chris?
Go on.
Alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
All of life's problems. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a bit too on the nose for me, but it is 100% correct. Yep. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Okay. Let me see. How are we doing on time here? Are we short on this? Let's see. For this segment, we did Sing Pink Pony Club, National Radio Day, talk about beer. No, I got nothing else. You guys have anything else you want to throw in this segment? Good? All right, very good. Like that. Chris Merrill from Mo Kelly tonight, KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
KFI and KOST HD2, Los Angeles, Orange County. More stimulating talk.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app,